Today I'll be talking about track and field events, specifically the long jump hang style. The long jump is a field event in track and field. The object of the event is to jump as far as you can into a pit of sand. The hang style long jump is a common skill that most long jumpers use, and it happens when the person jumps into the air and then they make like a backwards C with their body and hold it in that position as long as possible, and then at the last possible second they snap their body forward to help to go the furthest distance in the sand. The first cue when performing the skill is to have a good approach up to the jump. The approach is actually the most important part of the long jump. The athlete has to reach top speed before approaching the pit, and the more speed the athlete has, the further they'll actually jump. The next most important thing in long jump is to get as close to the line as possible without crossing over it. If you cross over the line, then that's considered a scratch, but if you're too far away from the line, then you lose inches on your jump that could help you win the meet. The next thing is holding the hang position. Your hands should be straight into the air or slightly behind your head when you're holding the position, and your feet should be tucked behind your butt. This position should be held as long as possible, and then at the last possible minute, you snap your body forward. The last aspect of the long jump is snapping forward right before you hit the sand. You should try to touch your hands to your toes. This will help you gain more inches on your jump. So what are some common errors when performing this skill? The first error someone may have is not being able to jump far when reaching their full sprint speed. In order to fix this, the athletes who are able to jump when they are fully sprinting will allow for a longer jump. Working on strength, flexibility, and balance will help the athlete to reach top speed and also be able to control their jump. The second error that someone may have is to scratch on their jump, and once again, scratching is going over the line before they jump. A way to fix this is to run their approach over and over again the exact same way every single time. This will help you to get as close to the line as you can without scratching over the line. The third mistake someone may have is to not hold the correct position during the air. Once again, the correct position is with your hands straight up in the air or slightly behind your back and your knees tucked and your feet behind your butt. And then you hold this position as long as you can. Once again, it looks like a backwards C. And then at the last possible second, you snap forward. The last mistake someone may have is on snapping your body forward at the last possible second. Once again, a lot of people time this wrong and then they lose inches on their jump. It should be at the last second that they can possibly hold it. In order to work on this mistake, the athlete has to remind himself over and over throughout the jump to hold that position as long as they can. They'll be able to hold the position longer than they actually think they'll be able to. So once again, just remind yourself while you're in there, hold, and they'll be able to help you hold that position for as long as possible. When giving somebody some suggestions on how to do the long jump hang style, I'll recommend that they work on their speed, flexibility, and strength in the weight room and on the track, and this will help them to reach their furthest possible potential. And once again, to work on their approach, because that is the most important aspect of the long jump. Thank you.